One of the reasons we need institutions is because institutions usually survive, they outlive individuals.
Yes.
And so often we're building our capacity in our community around individuals. If that individual either becomes sick or dies, the whole thing collapses. So we have to build institutions that are beyond any one or two individuals. DBCFSN has had a number of deaths in this 14-year period. Key people within the organization. You mentioned Charity Hicks,
Yeah.
who was a founder of DBCFSN, a co-founder, and at one point served as the secretary and served as the lead along with myself in creating the Detroit Food Policy Council. She was involved in the early stages of the co-op as well. She passed. Our farm manager, Kadiri Sennefer Ra, who was also
Jeez.
involved in the creation of the co-op and the Food Warriors Youth Development Program and managed the D-Town Farm. He passed.
Hell of a MC too.
His mentor, or Jegna, Mama Jackie Hunt, introduced Kadiri to agriculture and was a member of DBCFSN and the first assistant farm manager.
Mm,
She passed.
mm.
Our good brother Kilindi Iyi, who was a co-founder of DBCFSN and the mycologist who raised mushrooms at the farm, he passed in 2020. So there's a number of people who have passed, but still, in spite of that, we've been able to keep the institution intact and keep it
Mhm.
moving forward. And now, with me having stepped down, this is another transition. Part of it is intentional to make sure that the organization has sustainability beyond my presence as an individual. So that's part of why I stepped down, because having an organization too closely identified with any one individual really is a weakness. And so, me stepping away, turning over the reins to new leadership, but still staying in constant contact with that leadership and advising them, helping them through bumps in the road, is a way of assuring the longevity and sustainability of the organization.
So many people, even one of the times when I spoke with you, were shocked that people were like, Bob Malik not retiring and everything. And I'm learning from the OG. I'm learning that at certain points, it's better in the transition when a new beginning presents itself for a transition to happen. I pulled that apple from the tree of my own thought process and insight that this is the best time. If you were to be there for 5 years, then people will say the apples were better when Bob Malik was here. People are interested.
The reality is, I experienced this when I stepped down from Minnesota Institute also. When you have a person who's been in long-term leadership in an organization, whoever follows them is going to have a hard time, frankly.
Yeah.
And people are going to say, yeah, the apples were sweeter when he was here. That's part of what goes with the territory.